Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play series in Crusader Kings 3 Realms in Exile. We're playing the Great Northern War Host with War Chief Zalg. Last episode we were involved in a war against the United Kingdom for the province of Lamedon. We're gonna continue. Before I unpause, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Thank you for following my series. Uh, I appreciate it greatly, but if you could leave a comment, if you could like it, uh, it would be of tremendous help to help my channel grow. Let me just check that I have sound. I do have sound. We're gonna continue to bash the United Kingdom here. Please take desperate measures. Wonderful. Bustling colonies, let's see. So you're done, you just need development, you're done, and the endless stairs is done as well. Let's carry on with our conflict here. We desperately need to replace our siege engines because this is not funny anymore and how slow it is to siege these fortresses. If I check the fortress level, yeah, they're just 26s and stuff like that. So we will, as soon as we get bigger siege engines, it pleases me that you recognize my effort. That's nice. As soon as we get bigger siege engines, all of this won't take nearly as long. Because as it stands, we keep needing to intercept troops that otherwise we wouldn't have to intercept, because we would absolutely be sieging faster than we are right now. But we're close to solving this. How are we for development? Know thyself is done. We will now switch to enchantment focus and we'll go down the enchanter path. It seems you have a rebellion. Let's join your rebellion actually. Let's try and find common ground between our vassals. We will re-siege our holding here. Intercept this rebellion. We have people in prison? No, we do not. We have artifacts. And what is our position here? Let's see. You can be the caravan master. We could do with another antiquarian, personal champion. My acclaimed knight will do. We need another bodyguard. My courtier will do. And my great-grandson will do as well. And you should do weapons and armor. Please siege this. I think it's the last territory we would need to siege. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see. There we go. So now we're at war against Mordor. Can we white peace with you? We can. I'm not interested in fighting them. Um, I'm gonna pause for a moment and go through the territories, so I'll be right back. So there we go. I've given some of these lands away. It's time to create the duchies and replace the duchy buildings. And the same here. Now he's of a different faith, but I'm hoping if we give him the duchy it will be enough to convert him. If we use a hook it should work. And finally you will steal the governorate. And we'll replace this with Orc Barracks and give him the entire duchy. Right, so we need to replace the armies we have. First of all, we're gonna get rid of these siege towers. And we're gonna replace them with great siege engines because they're effective up to level 30. The siege towers have done their bit and they've been very useful, but it's high time we separate them. I suppose one of my accolades has lost a rank or something. Yeah, we have. Okay. So what do we still have? We have Vanguard and Tactician. We need something with siege weapons. Pike Captain. Valiant. And that's all we can do. That is unfortunate. And annoying, if I'm being honest. We can replace our cavalry as well. So these counter skirmishers, archers, and archer cav, whereas they counter skirmishers, archers, and light cav. They don't get as many bonuses. And they have the same penalties. These would be better in the desert, but the difference in stats is substantial. They have less pursuit, but considerably more defense and attack. They come in smaller batches, though. I'm actually not sure which one would be better. It may end up being that these would be better. I think we're gonna keep what we have, simply because there's more of these. So yeah, we'll stick with what we currently have, for now at least. We should probably declare some more wars on Key. I'm not sure if we'll succeed though. He has a ton of influence and he's making a ton more every day. And you're facing a massive rebellion. Let's put down this rebellion first. We need to wait for the siege weapons anyway. So let's raise our army and put down this rebellion. This will do. We don't need the entire military for this. We'll join your war. And I think we need to clear out Moria at this point. But we'll wait a bit for our siege weapons to fill in. We can recruit more of you. Let's do that. The rest are over the size limit. I can't believe we didn't fill up our pikemen. I'm not sure why I missed that, but I did. We can take Andrast at any time, but it won't do us any good, because we still need to take these from the reunited kingdom. We can't steal the title while they still hold territory, because he's still holding de jure lands. So we're gonna have to wait a bit on that. How is our legend doing? Not great. You know what? I'm gonna pay a bit to extol domestic legend. It's gonna be costly, but I think we need to make some progress on this. We'll be losing money, but we have quite a reserve. Who are you? Sure, we'll accept. And we have more dangerous factions. Adornean. Right. So in Rohan and in Gondor as well. This is why we need to make some progress on the legend bit, so we can convert religion a bit faster. It is starting to appear, our religion inside Gondor, but it's still leagues away. You can marry my grandson, that will be fine. How is our siege regiment? Still not full. You know what? Marry him, that's fine. Right, so this was a scheme to befriend me, actually. Um, there may be a murder scheme on me, but let's improve our intrigue. So how are we still need to wait a bit more. Colonies. Let's look at the colonies. You're done. And we can... Where is the... Ah, there it is. Okay. We can develop you now and we can give you your stuff back. And I don't think we can colonize anything else. No, we don't border that. I know it looks like we do, but actually this is the territory that is in between. We could colonize inside this duchy. That would work. Let's do that. And at this point, I suppose it would be fine to start our war against them. How is the Balrog anyway? We're heading towards active. Is this a delving? No, it's a settlement. This is a delving. Galadriel is holding this one. And some dwarf is holding this one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's declare war on Galadriel. We will holy warrior for that. We will conquer you. And we will conquer you as well. I'm not gonna attack him quite yet. Well, actually we could. Let's do that. Whoa. Right, okay. We're fighting you for that. Okay. That's fine. Let's raise our army here. That will do. We'll take the mountain pass first, and then we'll head inside the mountain. So this is gonna be the end of Galadriel's holdings. So she's now going to become an adventurer, and we need to do what we need to do. And we're gonna try and murder her. So that she loses her claim. Right, what is your feudal contract? Your contract is fine, things can stay the way they are. And now that we've conquered Mirrormere, we can give him the title. sees the useless artifact, so let's destroy this. And this title here is actually part of his duchy, so let's give him the title. And he can do with it as he sees fit, but we're gonna get rid of the dwarven outpost for sure. This can be upgraded though. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get rid of all these. Use your wits. Right, so you have two territories here. We're gonna give this and the Endless Stair to someone else. I don't even care who. In 10 months we're gonna have another revolt happening. How is that legend going? It's spreading. Right, we're gonna do something here. We're gonna abandon this one. And we're gonna keep this one instead. How is Key doing? They're attacking who? They're fighting against no one, really. Yeah, that's not even worth mentioning. I think I'm gonna leave Key alone for a bit. I want to see what happens when he dies and someone else takes over as well. Ideally, we want them distracted with someone else when we attack them. So I think on that note, we might attack Andrast or the Dunlendings. Let's go through Andrast first. We'll raise our military here, let's say. Right, how is our colony here? Still not recognized. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've come to the point where we need to move our capital. Because we're holding too much land, effectively. This will do. So get in here and start sieging. So let's see, who has claims on the kingdom? Just her. And on them as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill a bunch of elves, basically. A couple, more specifically. What does your husband have claims on? Really, he has claims on Moria. How exactly did you get claims on Moria? That's just weird. How are we for time? We have some time. We might attack the White Mountains, actually. We'll see. Summon the Physician. And how is the Balrog, more importantly? Heading towards active, mostly. You can be upgraded. And you just need development. Desperate measures, please. So how... Yeah, wonderful. So how developed is this castle? 27. But our siege weapons should be more effective. And 18 on top of that, okay. It's gonna take a while to murder Galadriel. Yeah, we need to intercept that army. Forget sieging. We need to intercept it before they do too much damage. We can take Lord Seeker. How is... Yeah, we have some time for Mystical Communion. Who? Right, ransom all of them. Excuse me? We lost the marshal. Colonies, colonies, colonies. So you're done. You just need development. You're done. You need development, and I can't build you because we have too much territory. And the rest of you can just be... Whoa, who are you? Yeah, renounce your claims, please. And gain with hooks. Let's hook them out of the dungeons. So there we go, yet another rebellion. Which is actually quite massive. But we're far away from actually getting the legend done. Can you siege faster, please? Here comes Andra's army as well. I suppose it's a race to who sieges faster. There we go, that's done. We now have Andrast as well. And we got some furs out of it. I'm gonna send my army here. We're gonna destroy that fur we have. We're gonna repair this. We'll need to give it away to someone. But this can be destroyed. And nothing. I'm gonna pause and find people to give this to. Be right back. So here we go. We gave some of the lands away. Let's do the usual duchy and barracks replacement. And we're gonna give you the entire thing. And the same thing happening here. And for these duchies as well. These are actually smaller duchies. he still holds the title, so I'm not gonna steal it. We're gonna continue to fight this rebellion. Hopefully we make some real progress soon on this. I don't like how slowly it's growing, but there's not a lot I can do about it quite right now. We still need to attack the Reunited Kingdom at least a couple of times to take these two territories away, and then we'll be able to steal the title for the Empire of Gondor, which would resolve some serious issues. Because we'll be able to give away some titles. You there. Can we create this now? No. You're still being held by someone else. Titles can be created. We can create the Kingdom of Pinath Gelin though, so let's do that. We're making headway into murdering Galadriel. But apparently she's maxed out, and I don't understand why. Are you still... You are not still a queen. We really need to do something about killing her though. We're gonna join your rebellion as well. So that's the end of that. And you're gonna be put to death. And that's the end of the rebellions. Right. Can we attack you? We can. Can we attack you? We cannot. How is Key doing? Key is doing fine for now. I suppose we could attack the mountains at this point. It's interesting to see that there are orcs in here allied to to the King of Isengard. That's interesting. More orcs in here. More dwarves in here. Right, if we do a duchy, that's not enough. We'll declare for the entire kingdom. We'll declare for the duchy. You're already pulled into the war, and we'll declare for you as well. We will raise our troops here. And we're gonna scour the White Mountains. Let's do something about that cat's pelt. That will do. March in here and start sieging. How are the colonies? We can fund you. Broken respite next. Can we mess around with you now? Yes, we can. Let's give you your title. And we should be able to sponsor the orc barracks now. Right. Can we do this? That doesn't seem to make a difference. We'll leave the plot running for a bit. Maybe we'll get an event that allows us to add more assassins to it. Minus 4% chance is not exactly ideal. Yep, you can marry him. We can end this war here. We can attack you now. Right, is there anything in here that is not a delving? Yes. We can abandon that. That's a delving. That's a delving. So we're gonna need to give these to someone, but this can wait a bit. Focused on goal would be good, but what we actually need to do is we need to increase the chance. How have you died? In a horse riding accident. You've been murdered, you fool. Extort the subject some more. Everyone will pay. So what is this war for? That's for that one, and this is for those, okay. I don't like the fact that the United Kingdom is sieging me, because they might kill people. But it will take forever to reach them and fight them all, so it's simpler to just siege this instead. There we go. Delving, you can cancel that, and that's delving as well. We can hold mystical communions. We have more rebellions on our hands. Who? The Gondorians, of course. Well, our legend is spreading. It's gonna take some more time, though. We can ransom people off. You may want peace, but I'm not gonna give you peace. What I'm gonna give you is total annihilation. Get out of my dungeons, please. Who are you? Bye. Oh, there we go. Another massive wave of rebellions. Come on, siege faster. We need to give these away, and we need to intercept those rebellions. This is good. We can build you up now. Have you sieged this? You have. Let's take that one now. Please go away. Mordor, are you fighting anyone? No. Key, are you fighting anyone? Yes. And they're meaningless. Is this it? Yes, it is. So, we need to fight these rebellions now, but before we do, I'm gonna need to find some people to give this stuff to. So I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. So, here we are. We're gonna create this duchy here. I was hoping it would change icons, but apparently it doesn't. We're going to give him the entire duchy. And the same here. This duchy we can't steal quite yet, so let's give these to him. Uh, in between pausing, I also made him a king, because we have the Empire title and we can. And Dorwinion somehow engulfed this duchy, so I gave it to Dorwinion. It was part of Nelornieth actually, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Well, we're gonna continue raising our army here and putting down this rebellion. Or not. I mean, we might as well join now. We're gonna march them here. And apparently we are now over our vassal limit. I think we're gonna give away... I think we're gonna give away Rohan, actually. We have the Royal Armory, but that's not what I was researching, so that's fine. We have the Empire title, so we can absolutely give away the Kingdom title. If I can find it. There we go. You want the city of Rinok Das, that's fine. Let's find you someone to marry, he will do. We'll join your rebellion as well. We've lost some positions here. You'll do. You'll do. And finally, you'll do. So, he lost the duchy title, so we can create this duchy. And we can give him the duchy title. Can we declare war on you? No, not quite. We could declare war on him. However, what I actually want to do... Can we declare war on you? No. What I actually want to do is I want to take the kingdom of Evathavuld away from South Rovanian because they're starting to engulf territories that shouldn't be theirs. So we're gonna holy war for none of it apparently. Okay, why not? We should be able to. That's interesting. Huh. We could seize the jure duchies. Like this one, say. I don't quite understand why we cannot holy war for the kingdom. But whatever, we'll take that duchy away. Because I don't want it to transfer. We will also take you away. We'll raise our troops here. Somewhere. That's too far. Naturally, their allies will join in, including Sauron. But that's okay. I am recording this, yeah, I am. So let's start sieging. Colonies are done. Where? In the collapsed boroughs. Okay. Endless Stair just needs development. We'll leave it as is for now. This is technically weakening Sauron, but I don't want the kingdom to be reshaped. You can marry her. March south. Come on, siege faster. Galadriel is getting involved in my internal politics. That's fine. Mayor Bilbo. Really? Bilbo's been long and gone by now. We've already played for 220 years. So Galadriel was trying to have me murdered as well, which makes sense. So there's the end of that war. Let's intercept that army. There we go. Let's unsiege what was sieged. How is our colony here? Not there. Here. This can be done, so let's finalize that. And we'll do some development in the Endless Stair instead. And I think we can start on this colony. How is the Balrog these days anyway? He's almost up there for active, which is where we need him to be in order to serve him. There's that war done. So now I'm gonna need to find people to give all of these to. How are we for time? We've gone past the hour anyway, so I'm gonna stop the episode here. We've made some progress. We still need to clear out the White Mountains. And we're probably gonna have more rebellions, and we still need to attack the Reunited Kingdom a number of times just to clear them out from Gondor. Key is still scary. And we've weakened Mordor a bit, which is not what I planned on. What is this rebellion for? Control. Well, it looks like they're about to lose the entire thing, but we can raise our army here real quick. Let's do that real quick. Let's see if we can pacify this. How is the siege going? That's gonna have to cut it. So let's join your rebellion here. Village center in Sulakoi. Right, that's fine. So there goes that rebellion. Right, so next episode, I'm not quite sure what we'll be focusing on. Maybe the Reunited Kingdom. We're gonna have to attack the Foundation of Stone as well, because we need the Empire title for the High Kingdom of the Misty Mountains, and we don't hold enough territory for it. But if we attack the Foundation of Stone, we absolutely will, and we can take the entire kingdom. Please throw me a comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.